I had my picks. The top two I had picked for sure. I knew the way Kenny been looking all year. I know Kenny and Noah would be the top two. That third spot would be up for grabs, but I definitely didn't know it was going to be Fred. Fred, I owe you an apology once again. I mean, we can FaceTime again. I could apologize to you, but Fred is making history once again, man. A lot of people counted him out, after a few things that he said and whatever, but he just bought himself more time to get better in the 100.
Listen, Fred, I don't got to apologize to you. Let the record show. I said, listen, Fred may be playing the long game. Who's to say right now? He went out there, he got on the team. He's now part of the 100-meter core for the Olympics once again. At last week, he went through a lot of turmoil. You know what I mean? He parted ways with ASICs and he put some words out there in the world and people were waiting for him to back it up and run 9.4. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, at the end of the day, he is now, yet again, another Olympian. He is on the Olympic team. And I'm saying this because who's to say that he didn't go out there and sacrifice finances for comfort? Maybe he didn't feel comfortable in ASIC spikes. Maybe he felt like it didn't do what the Nike spikes did. Now he maybe went out there and chose that I want to feel comfortable because I know if I'm comfortable, I can get the job done. And that's what you guys really gonna pay me for, to get the job done. So he went out there, put his Nike spikes on. We saw Nike Fred. He jumped into the blocks. Each prelims, semis, finals, he got better and better. And then he went out there and fought for that spot in the 100 meters and got third. Now he's back on the team. Who's to say that's not what the plan was from the beginning? So he's successful in my book right now. Now, what's going to happen after that? Who's going to sign him? What they're going to sign him for? That's a whole nother story right there. Whole nother story.
Yeah, I think watching what unfold, they gonna be like, well, we'll see. You know what I mean? But Fred gonna be Fred, man. He creating to make history for himself. That's what his life is all about. He said, "I am history," and that's what he's doing. So kudos to Fred, man.
Once again, though, when you think about athletes who grew up with adversity, something like that has been in his life for far as he remembers, overcoming a lot of challenges. It's hard for people who have thrived in adversity. Once they find comfort, if it's a foreign feeling to them. It's a foreign feeling to be out there and have everything at your disposal. Everything's going right. Then you get complacent. Then you're not as good and sharp as you once was before because you're not as hungry as you once was before, or angry or frustrated to where you can use that as motivation. You know what I mean? So sometimes those athletes going to do crazy things that we're not, in our mind, we're looking at them like, man, that's a wrong move. But in their mind, it's a right move because it's going to put them back in the place where they know that they can fight over adversity and be able to still overcome that and be successful. So,
So you saying Fred got to get it out the mud, or he got to feel like he getting it out the mud?
A track record shows it. I mean, if you listen to a story of how he grew up like 8 people in a house, and it wasn't 8 bedrooms. You feel me? So, and at the same time, he also when he was a 400-meter runner, when he came down, everyone denied him and said, "Man, what are you doing, bro? You a 400-meter runner? Why are you trying to jump down to this 100?" Became world champion in the 100 meters, dog. Ran 9.7 in the 100 meters, where so many people said and denied and said, "Hey, you can't do this." He went out and did it. So I think that he's going to use that same energy and say, all the people that's counting him out, he's going to figure out a way to get on top of that podium. He has a month. Good training, good technique, work on what he needs to work on. He needs to dial in. But if he dials in, he's going to be a dangerous and formidable opponent.